Chapter 18, 28, 38, 48 series. This is Chapter 48, Volume 2. It's a collection of performance art shows that I've done in the past. And it has a picture flying over Chicago because I am a Chicagoan, but this includes things from Chicago shows as well as from Boston because I'm flying away from Chicago. That's there. That's the reason why this cover exists. But I thought I would share with you some things from past poems, and I hope you like them. This was from a book expo in Chicago where I went with a stack of books and I would read poems from different books. So I'm going to read to you a few poems from that day of reading. This is a book that was recently read from the book Taking Poetry to the Streets. This is called Cast in Stone. I've searched a millennia for you, and my love for you will survive through the ages, and they will cast us in stone, and it will always cement my love for you for all to see and admire, because even if the elements chip away our outer facades, the marble will smooth in time, and my soul will still flourish, being frozen by your side. Nice intro. They're all on different themes. This one is a poem that's called Death. I have to say it that way. And it's from the book, oh, I love this title, Finally, Literature for the Snotty and Elite. It's just such a fun title. This poem is called Death. When he was a child, a little boy, he would walk through the living room over and over again, and he would see the book on the shelf, a science book, a volume from a set, a book about how the world works. Once you looked through the pages, found a drawing about the life of planet Earth, how it was formed, how eventually the temperature would rise, all life on Earth would eventually die. And reading that, it was millions of years away, didn't help with the fear, the instant panic. So he took the book, hid the one volume from the rest, so he wouldn't have to see it when he walked through his own living room. I find that one fascinating. And you asked, how funny, what CC&D meant. I read the poem Children, Churches, and Daddies there. It appears in the book's Life on the Edge. It all comes down in the first book I ever wrote, Hope Chest in the Attic, Ouvra, and Janet and Jean together because there was a translation in Finnish. But this is a poem called Children, Churches, and Daddies. And the little girl said to me, I thought only daddies drank beer. And I found myself trying to make excuses for the can in my hand. I remember being in a church, a guest at a wedding of two people I didn't know. My date pointed out two little boys walking to their seats in front of us in little suits and cowboy boots. This is what is Central Illinois. And my date said that he was sure that those boys would grow up to be gay. And the worst part is that their father was the coach of the high school football team. I think I laughed, but I hesitated. I remember being in the church. It was Christmas Eve. My date's family went up for communion, and all I could think was that singing the hymns was hard enough. I don't know the words. What am I doing here? What am I supposed to do? And I stayed seated, and everyone else slowly walked into the front of the church. Little soldiers in a little line, little children in little dresses walking behind their mommies and daddies. And the little girl said, I thought only daddies drank beer. And I found myself trying to make excuses. That is Children, Churches, and Daddies, which is the foundation of that was the name. It wasn't the foundation of the magazine, but that's just the name. It was named after that. This one was written from previously in the book Blister and Burn, collection book. And it's called Russians at a Garage Sale. At our annual garage sale this year, all of the old couples came walking by. They were from the Russian neighborhood. They could barely speak English. They would pick up an iron. How much? $4. 50 cents? No. It was a warm Indian summer day. We were all clad in shorts and sunglasses. They would pick up an iron, a toaster, a blender. All for $1? No. And the old couples would wear raincoats and scarves wrapped around their heads. They would pick up a wine glass. How much? 25 cents. How about 10? I am going to end by reading 8 haikus for you just in a row from a St. Patrick's Day reading. Enemies. We have too many enemies on earth to let demons drive us mad. Faith.
Bless you.
Why do you insist we have faith in you and make us denounce our brains? Ants and crosses. Ants aren't Christians. There aren't tiny little crosses shoved into tops of ant hills. Census. I want to work for the U.S. Census Bureau and count the bodies. Easy. I'm angry with you for taking the easy way out when death is your choice. Existence. You may find lack of existence appealing, but we're left in your wake. Falling? Falling from the sky, I can only hope I'll be landing on my feet. And last, eventually, man-made parallel lines eventually cross. Nothing's truly straight.